Hey sunshines, it's your stay-at-home mom, Sophie Chanel, and I'm back with another video. Today we are going to get into this look, but first, let's go ahead and give it up for our sunshine of the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to know how you can be a sunshine of the day, just make sure you are tapped in, tuned in, locked into the channel, subscribe, like the video, and leave me a comment down in the comments section. All right, so you guys, if you are new here, then you know over here on my channel, you might get a mixed bag. Okay, you can get crochet, you can get wigs, you can get braids, and I'm also ventured into more vlogging and family stuff. So if that interests you, I definitely appreciate the subscribe. And you guys, today's video, like, I'm trying to figure out, is this like human Yankee twist? Like, what is going on? It's not Yankee twist, but I will tell you this. It is human hair and it is crochet. So let's get into it. So this hair comes from QVR, which stands for Queen Virgin Remy. And so they are kind of new on the scene and they have been hitting the ground running with these human hair styles. Now I might have to try the mini twist from them with their kinky bulk hair because y'all know I love me a mini twist style. You can see some snippets here. But this particular hair that I have, this is their lightweight T2/30 Kinky curly feather crochet hair extension. So they sent me 5 packs of this hair and I used 4.5 packs. So I counted 21 additional packs from, 21 strands from that last bundle. And I counted about 20 left here. So what I do like about this particular crochet hair is that instead of it being the hair throughout, it does come in with a threaded string in between. So it gives your install a super flat look when you're installing it. And I will be inserting snippets of my install here. But because that thread is so tiny, it just makes it so seamless. You can't see the thread. And it makes your loops pretty much invisible. There's sometimes when I use crochet hair, you're looping it like right here. Let's see if I can demonstrate this with my hands. So when you like pull your hair through, your knot is like made of this hair. And so sometimes it kind of sticks up a little bit. This one, when you loop it through, chop, and you pull that hair through, there's no knot. It's just this. This is on your braid versus this being on your braid. So that's the main difference with this particular hair. The other difference being that this is human hair. Now, I will say they sent me hair in 20 inches, but I went in and cut because I like about 16 or 14 inches for my crochet install. And I like to cut it that way because I like to trim it. If I start out with 14, my hair is going to end up about here. So the 20 inch was good for me. I also show you how I cut it here. Now, let's go ahead and get into some of the specs about this hair. So this does have a number 2 at the roots. It does have like this ombre effect and it goes down into the number 30. Another thing that I would do for next time if I were to get this hair again is to kind of break up the color. Typically when I do my installs of crochet hair, I like to go in with different colors just to give the hair a little bit of dimension. So I typically stick with like a 30/27. Sometimes I might throw like a little 613 in there to give myself some highlights, some lowlights, you know, just so it's not so one-dimensional. So I would do that. The other thing I will say about this hair, if you are ordering from this company, I'm going onto the website. See, I'm here on the website and putting in my address. It is saying that the shipping method is 3 to 5 working days. Now, the biggest gripe that I've seen online with this particular company is that people have been complaining about the shipping time. So I'm just hopping in real time after speaking with a representative from the company who assured me that their shipping is back on track now. They previously had blown up and got overwhelmed with the amount of orders, and that's what caused the shipping delays, but they are currently on track to be able to send your orders in a timely manner. So now I'm just showing you how the packs came. I did get 5 packs, 20 inches, and in each pack there were about 37 to 41 individual strands. Now I'm just showing you the method that I use to cleanse the hair and condition it. Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. That's why, but you are my prey.
Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it, but if I let you know, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible?
So now I'm just sharing how I do more of an undetectable, I guess it's kind of like an invisible method with this. I start with the crochet latch and I go about 1.5 inches or so behind the front part of my braid. And I put the crochet latch underneath the braid, attach the crochet hair, pull it through. Then you want to take that same crochet latch, pull the end, like the back part of the hair through, not all the way, because you're going to use that loop to pull the tail end through one time, and then you can just tighten it. And so then that way it leaves it where you only have one piece of hair hanging out the front of your cornrow versus two hairs, which may make your front look a little bit more full. And this can be easily adjusted by loosening up that loop and just pulling the end to pull the hair through so that your string isn't showing. And this works perfectly because the string was underneath my cornrow the entire time. And then I just go through and add my crochet hair on top of that like I normally do.
So I'm not just is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm good. Right now I'm not. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody. Boy, won't you pick me up at the park right now, up the block, while everyone's sleeping? I'll be waiting there with my tricks, my looks, my hat, just so I'm low key.
All right, so we are back with some pros and cons about this hair. So pro, I would say one of the biggest pros hands down for me is the fact that this is 100% human hair. Another pro is that this hair, because it has that string, it makes it just so easy to install and get a more seamless install that's less detectable. Nobody's trying to clock. I don't want nobody to clock me. Okay. So that's one, because it's given like my natural hair. That's what it's given, right? Another pro is I like that they have the different color options. The companies stick with like the basic colors. Here with this particular hair, you get some options in terms of the texture and options in terms of the color. Another pro about this hair is that this company typically has a lot of like sales and coupons on their website. So even though the price tag is a little bit up there, it is in the hair, you get the option to be able to cut some of those costs. And if there is a coupon code, I will insert that here to save you some coins, because listen, we got to eat. So we got to save all of our coins. So another pro is that because this is human hair, you can go in with your different products as if this was human hair. Crochet hair, the products don't absorb. The synthetic crochet hair, the products don't absorb. They don't really, you can't really manipulate it like you would this human hair. So with this hair, I was able to comb it out. As you can see here, I brushed it out, I wet it, and I went in with some products. I'll share those products here as well. So this was my first time using the Dew. And I have to say, I really liked it. This is their 808 base gel. I use this all over after wetting the hair. And I really liked how my hair felt after using this product. It's a gel base. And I followed up with the Dew Mousse Death Texture Foam. And so this is the end result from this side, using that combination of products on this hair. So I think that the products worked really well. And on this side, I use the 808 base gel with this, I believe it's called Organics OGX Moroccan Curling Perfection Defining Cream. And that was the result over here. If you want to compare the two sides, they're looking pretty similar. And I would say the hair now is probably about 80% dry. I anticipated getting bigger, which I'm so excited for. But the products worked really great. The hair coming straight out the pack was given very much ramen noodle, which is fine. I like more of some dimension, you know, some definition, and not too much uniformity. So I had to kind of break that up. But overall, this is the look. I love it. I love the versatility because with this hair, as your braids start to kind of like frizz up and you can't necessarily see your parts as good, you get that flexibility of being able to wear this hair like in a half up, half down kind of style. You can pull it up in a bun or a ponytail, depending on how you did your braids in the back. But I think it'll be super cute over time. I love crochet hair as the style, like as time goes on, because the style is just chef's kiss. So we talked about the pros. Now let's get into some of the cons. So one of the cons that I would say with this hair is, we already discussed it, is the shipping. Secondly, with this particular hair, I would say that with these strands, a lot of my strands had short pieces near the top. I don't know if you can see here. And those short pieces have a tendency to kind of show up like right in here. You could always go in with like a wax stick or some product to kind of smooth it down. Or if you are someone that likes to tease your roots near your braids to kind of conceal your braids, that could work in your favor, because you could simply just go in with whatever you're teasing with. I'll just use this for example and just kind of back comb to create that frizziness. However, I was wanting more of like a smooth look, since I felt like my braids were kind of concealed already. So that was the second con. The third con, which really isn't a major deal, but I did notice that when I was washing this hair, that there was some color to my water. But that's not a make or break for me, because I wash my hair anyway. So those would be the cons that I have for this hair. Overall, these are all things that don't bother me, because you can kind of work with it. That being said, I'm going to leave you guys with some styles that you could do with this hair. And yeah, we're going to wrap this thing on up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you want a video of the takedown with this hair or some styles. Let me know. Let me know. Have you tried this hair? Have you tried Yanky twist? Does this remind you of Yanky twist? This is giving very much like I just did a wash and go, because pretty much that's what I did. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Peace. Sometimes I'm good. Right now I'm not. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if there's somebody. Boy, won't you pick me up at the park right now, up the block, while everyone's sleeping? I'll be waiting there with my